Good morning. I am here at Alex Box Stadium outside in front of Championship Plaza. And last night, what a game we got to experience. A knockoff home run by no one else than Tommy White with an exceptional play in the 8th inning by Morgan and Milazzo. I'm talking about it was crazy. If you did not see it, you were missing out. Fans all over here in Baton Rouge and in Omaha, everybody, it was insane. I'm talking about now they have the opportunity to do something they've done 6 times already. As you can see behind me, I have a couple plaques and a couple flags. 6 times that they've won the national championship, and now they're trying to bring home another one. They face off against Florida this Saturday and Sunday, and maybe Monday if it goes that far. I'm Daniel McClain reporting for WBRZ. Go Tigers. Thanks, Brandy. Like you said, there's been a major hack in the Louisiana Office of Motor Vehicles. Any Louisiana resident with a Louisiana driver's license may be at risk. What we do know right now, the Office of Motor Vehicles is very outdated, which makes it much easier for hackers to come in and access the system. For anybody with a Louisiana ID, there are steps on our website at WBRZ.com that you can locate to make sure your identity is protected. There's a press conference later on today at around 10:30 and we will update you guys later on today. That's all the information I have right now. I'm Daniel McClain reporting for WBRZ News 2. Behind me is Oceans Behavioral Hospital. This is a hospital where 79-year-old Huey Kennedy went missing on Saturday at around 5 p.m. It wasn't until around 7:30 Sunday night that Huey's body was found with bruises and stitches on his face and on his elbows. Huey suffered from severe dementia and Alzheimer's. Police officers say that when he went missing, he was wearing a long-sleeve orange plaid shirt with a yellow shirt underneath and black pants. Huey was able to escape when the janitor went to take out the trash and left the door unlocked. That's all the information we have right now, but we are keeping in touch with officials, police officers, faculty workers, and the Louisiana Department of Health. I'm Daniel McClain reporting for WBRZ News 2. On one of the hottest days in South Louisiana this year, the temperatures we're experiencing are nothing compared to what AC technicians from AccuTemp have to endure when they're up in the attic. Brett Laxton, an LSU alum, became pro baseballer turned bat creator.
The day I stopped playing ball, I started making bats.
Bats that hit walk-off home runs in College World Series. And when it comes down to a win-or-go-home situation,
we'd definitely love to see LSU take a title with our bat, for sure.
Back in his LSU days, Laxton broke the strikeout record that he still holds today, 30 years later.
I have a record also for the final game that you win a championship at 16.
Ty Floyd pitched 17 strikeouts in the first game versus Florida, making history of his own. With 1 game left, the possibility of Laxton passing down his crown stands high.
So that record should be holding up unless somebody tonight gets 17 punch-outs for either Florida or LSU.
With the World Series title at hand, Laxton, being a former pitcher, hopes LSU pitchers brings their A-game when they step foot on the mound.
Hopefully a pitcher strikes out 21 batters tonight.
Reporting for News 2 in Baton Rouge, I'm Daniel McClain. We're just 26 days away from getting Saints football back on the TV screen. It may be preseason, but this one may be more interesting to watch. Since Drew Brees retired and Sean Payton parted ways, the Saints have seen its fair share of struggle. That's why this preseason may be fun to watch. The Saints have been making moves all summer in free agency, picking up players like Foster Moreau and star quarterback Derek Carr.
The family dynamic, the togetherness that they build every single day that you see from the top down, that's special. That just doesn't happen overnight.
Many saw last year the downward spiral the Saints had. Whether it was lack of receivers, quarterback issues, or running back issues, the Saints were not a major threat. They showed sparks of what can be, but injuries and inconsistency said otherwise. But the past is right where it needs to be, in the past.
A heck of an offseason for us, both in terms of, our preparation, in terms of player acquisition. I like where this football team is right now. I'm excited about what we're building here.
Training camp seems to have gone well. Players really getting in their zone. Vets like Tyrann Mathieu are really looking forward to this upcoming season.
Obviously, we had a good locker room. I feel like we had good players. But just something different about this year. I think we all kind of feel it right now.
The Saints seem locked and loaded, ready to get this season underway. For now, reporting in Baton Rouge, I'm Daniel McClain, News 2. Baton Rouge firefighters were battling a massive blaze on the interstate Thursday morning after an Amazon truck caught fire on I-110 North, shutting down the road for hours and causing major delays through the capital area.
What we do in this situation is we work very closely with the emergency responders, which is going to be state police, local law enforcement, fire department, someone along those lines. And so they have an emergency, they ask us to close the road, so we'll close roads, we'll use our map patrol to close the roads, we'll put the information on 511la.org.
Black smoke filling the air, the fire began spreading to a construction site beneath the elevated portion of the interstate.
We have no idea what's burning, how long it's going to burn, how hot it got. So that's why our bridge inspectors are out there right now working very closely with the fire department. And the fire department, who's been in contact with us all morning, will tell us when it's safe for our guys to inspect it.
In order to fully open the roads back up, inspectors have to consider all the variables based on this event.
Every incident is different, so it all depends on what the damage would be that would keep the road closed, that we would have to make the repairs on. So we don't make that determination until after the inspection.
Rare, but not completely out of the question, drivers could see some extended road closures.
So it all depends on the length, the heat, all of that plays a role in what's going to happen as far as repairs go. 2 lanes will remain closed until inspectors deem the road safe for drivers. We wait until they finish their emergency response. In a situation like this, when there's a fire, then we have bridge inspectors who will go out and ensure that the road is safe to open.
Although no injuries were reported, the fire department is still investigating the initial cause of the fire. In Baton Rouge, I'm Daniel McClain, WBRZ News 2.